Hey, good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Hope that you guys are doing okay. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those good things. Okay. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much, okay, for all of your support. That means so much to me as we prepare to do, to um, come get into covering like the Young Dolph trial, right? We do know that that is getting ready to happen in about 3 weeks, about four, let's see, 4 to 5 weeks. At the end of September, that time is quickly and vastly approaching. Okay. I wanted to talk about this is something I thought about talking about last night, but I wanted to talk about something else. Stan G and Big 30. Okay. As we know, the Stan G and Big 30 has been beefing. Okay. Stan G and Big 30 has been beefing. I'm going to see if I could pull that up. I want to say Alabama Hitter got it on his page because I'm not logged into. I'm scared. I'm scared to use Stan G's, even though I have no issues with him. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Y'all make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe for me, okay? Let's see. Okay, here it is right here. Hold on. Okay, so here's a little bit of it right here.
What's up with you, man?
He hating on the young nigga so much. What's up?
Well, how I'm hating on a young nigga, but I show you niggas love, bro.
I'm not finna sit on here with you, bro.
Bro, I
Quit hating on
show
young
niggas
niggas so
love,
much.
bro. I
You
fuck
be
hating
hating
on
on
a young
young
nigga,
niggas
bro.
so much, man.
When you say that old mind shit, bro, you fuck yourself
Why you
up, bro.
always speaking on flaws? You don't have your facts straight. I always talk. You have people freedom on the line. You snorting ass nigga. What type of
Nigga, you a snout 30 popping ass, nigga. Get your ass
nigga
on
with
this
your
shit,
dick out
nigga.
and shit off crystal milk? You a hoe on
Bro, you
God.
a snout
And
on 30 ass, nigga,
I'm
bro.
not even
Your
gonna
ass
threaten
put
you.
them
I'm not even
30s, bro.
gonna
That's
threaten
why
you,
your
cuz.
mind
I'm
gone,
not even
bro.
gonna threaten you, cuz.
Bro,
When I
you
see you,
waiting
we
on
gonna smack
shiesty,
the
nigga.
shit out you.
Shout out to the hitter. Listen, that's it was only a short, I'm surprised though because Big 30 was the one that got online. Like I said, he was definitely mad at Stan G about something. I'm surprised that he even addressed him, but that's not the first time Big 30 has addressed Stan G. Okay. And he says that he be in street stuff and he be lying and he, he they started throwing out um um what's the word I'm looking for? They start throwing shots at each other. And so, hey, this is not the first time. Now, I hope that this does not end bad. Okay. I do know that it seems like in the beginning that Big 30 and Stan G seemed to have been communicating and everything seemed to have been copacetic. Now they are then they started beefing, but Stan G did say, nigga, you did something. Now we have to I don't know, said people be talking to Stan G. I think now, this is just in my opinion, I think with quite a bit of stuff, these dudes that be beefing with each other, if they want something out on the other one, they kind of communicate maybe with Stan G or put it out there for Stan G to put out there. I don't know. But he did tell Big 30, you did something and you need to stand on it. Evidently, it's something that Big 30 did not care for. Um, or maybe Big 30 saying, he trying to put a jacket on his back, something he did not do, right? And he didn't appreciate that. But anyways, he let him in his live. But now I hope that this does not end bad, because it seems that Big 30 does have a lot of disdain for Stan G. Big 30, uh, I'm sure Big 30 has a little bit of money, okay? And so when people have money like that, folks be willing to do anything for money. So it would be nothing for him to, if he wanted to. I'm not saying that he will, to try to send somebody to do something. Hopefully he wouldn't do that, because I don't want to see anything happen to Stan G. But I just don't think that this right what's going on. I just, because it is continuous. Um, I don't know if this is gonna end well, right? I don't know if it's gonna end well. I do believe Stan G know how to move around. Okay. I don't think that he doesn't seem scared. Now, I did hear some people say that they feel like that this is manufactured for it's a play and all that. And me myself, I don't really think that it's a play. I don't think that it is a play at all. Big 30 seemed like he was mad, like he had some disdain. Stan G don't seem to be taking it that seriously, but I think that he should take it seriously. Okay. So let's move on. Hold on. Let's look at this a little bit. Shout out to the hitter.
Cause the streets that turned you out, that's what it is. The streets that turned you out, you was a good little boy. But the streets that turned you out, good little boy. See, I ain't gonna play with you though. I ain't gonna play with you. I'm a grown man. For real. They gonna tell me how I need to be running my business. How I need to be running my business. Nigga, am I telling you how you need to be running your business? How you fell off? Now you need Slicer to get you back. Sucker. Nigga, work hard, nigga. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Stop waiting on the next man. Stop waiting on the next man. Do your thing. How about that? How about this? Since you want to speak on Stan G today, since this Stan G today, you going hard on me today, don't you say? I ain't get your sucker ass ain't finna do nothing. I done did something by mistake. Man. Ain't no words. About you did something by mistake, nigga, and you ain't do. Let's keep it real. You ain't do. Talking about money bag, yo. You ain't do. You ain't jumping them cars, nigga. Stop playing.
So, he looks like he's sizing them up. So I don't think that they should do that to each other. Because when you say stuff like that, it makes, for some reason, these younger guys feel like, okay, well, he put that out there. Stan G has a big audience. Okay, so I gotta show him something. Okay. So hey, hopefully it'll stop. Hopefully it'll cease. But Big 30 did jump online messing with Stan G. I don't know what Stan G did to him. Evidently, he did something to him. He was mad at him. He said he got on first now, saying Stan G shouldn't have a platform. But every action has a reaction, right? So for him to get on there doing that, I guess Stan G got on first. I'm just assuming, and said something about Big 30, okay, for Big 30 to feel like he needed to go on his live and have a rebuttal. And he was mad, okay? I mean, that was surprising to me that he would even get on this live and address him and then let him up. So, hey, hopefully all of the fire will cease without anybody getting hit in real life, okay? Also, I wanted to talk about will Makita's cookie shop be implicated in Young Dolph's unaliving? Okay, we know, as I said before, that the trial is vastly approaching. Okay, and I have to be honest, everybody has a difference of opinion as it relates to the internet. I don't really hear people in around the Memphis area accusing the cookie shop of what happened to Young Dolph. I don't hear that. I don't. I know that it circulates on the internet, but I haven't heard that. And I'm in Memphis every day. I'm connected to Memphians because that's where my family and friends are. I haven't heard it. Now you have people, that might have their own opinion based on what they've heard. But sometimes if you get the opportunity to really talk to them, sometimes they have things a little mixed up, and they kind of group everybody in together, right? Well, I heard this and that. Well, I heard he wasn't there for cookies, or and I haven't heard a lot of people say that. But even if he wasn't there for cookies, what would that have to do with them being a part of unaliving, right? Um, as far as I'm concerned, because I hadn't heard anything else that would be, credible, that would be hardcore that he wasn't there for cookies. So I can't put that jacket on those people's back. As I've said before, I would be remiss if I jumped on my platform and started accusing the cookie shop of taking out young Dolph, and um and I had not heard it from anybody credible. I believe with all of the way that people have been snitching and telling on folks. I mean, people tend to tell on people that are around them loosely before they tell on their own mans, as they say. So why haven't they told on the cookie shop at this point? When people started talking about, Raven's story changed, as I've always said, I feel like Raven should have a kind of um what's the word that I'm looking for? I feel like she probably should not have been explaining herself so much, because people look for anything to, especially if you say and you said the last time, when they want to accuse you of something, they look for anything. They're just not going to be satisfied with nothing that you say. Although she said, now with all of the stuff that was being put out there, I understand, they're right there in the midst of what's going on. Her family is there. She felt like she needed to get on to let people know that, listen, we was not a part of this. She didn't want her mom and them to be walking out and somebody do something to them, because a lot of the people that care for young Dolph is right around the curve. Okay. You're in Castelia. When you go right around um Orange Mound and Castelia is not that far from each other, but Raven and them are not. That cookie shop does not sit. It would not be considered Orange Mounds or Castelia. It sits on off of Airways, right? So I forget what that would be called though. Yeah, I don't. It's not called Orange Mound or Castelia. Somebody in the comments tell me what that little area, because my auntie used to live on Joy Lane, which is in the back of that cookie shop. I asked my cousin what that area would be considered, because it's not Orange Mound or Castelia. But will they be implicated? I don't believe that they'll be implicated, because, like I said, I ain't had nobody credible out of all of this time to tell me that the cookie shop was involved. I just have not. And so people have issues with that. People have issues with um me saying that I haven't had that. And so what they want to do is, in order to try and support whatever their narrative is, oh, she's involved. That's the thing that has gotten folks cussed out like they were damn dogs. You don't try and control me to get me to back down so that you could sell a narrative by being accusatory, because you can't control me to try and push your narrative. That's when you're dealing with a bunch of crabs. Okay, a bunch of damn crabs. Okay, so hey, like I said, I haven't heard that they were involved. And so people go, what you gonna do when you hear they involved? Well, I'm gonna say, if I hear it from somebody credible, definitely not any internet people. I'm gonna say, well, the police said the cookie shop was involved, and then we're gonna start vlogging on it. When that happens, somebody was saying on my live last night, shout out to Miss T Clean, that the internet has a lot of good detectives. Now, what the internet has is a lot of people that have gotten themselves put up on investigation by violating their jobs, by letting a bunch of damn crooks from the internet. They violated their jobs and put themselves in jeopardy of jail and losing their jobs, because it's gonna happen, by using by, I guess, violating their jobs policies, by giving these YouTubers and stuff information that ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So they ain't good investigators, they're just good manipulators, and they use a bunch of weak people who have their livelihood, who put their livelihood at stake, to be involved in something that ain't gonna benefit them later on anyways, when they have lost, because they're the ones that lose, and the YouTubers have been the ones to scam and gain. Okay, and when the next case comes up and they feel like they can scam off of that, they're gonna get a bunch of damn fools in that area to violate. But hopefully when this happens, that when the feds get through with these damn fools, it'll have folks too scared to ever violate what they got going on. Because how could you put your livelihood in jeopardy for a bunch of damn scammers on YouTube? Okay, but that's what happened, unfortunately. So no, they're not really good investigators, they're good scammers. Okay, and they weren't good enough because they got a bunch of damn fools, okay, who's going to accept losing their livelihood and tell everything so that they won't have to go to jail. And then they left to pick up the pieces while the scammer moves on, because that's what happened. Okay, that's exactly what happened. Anyways, you guys, I want you guys, but as far as the cookie shop, will they be implicated in Young Dolph's unaliving? I don't think that they will. Because, and let me just say that when they say, Raven changed her story, I had said from the very beginning that if Raven couldn't get on the internet and tell exactly, because that's what people want, what she saw. Do I feel like she saw his unaliving on their videotape? I do. Of course. I got a camera in my office. You think I don't see what goes on in my office? It's on one of my phones, not the phone that they got hacked, but on one of them. I know y'all probably want to see that too. Y'all don't know the number. Okay? But I can see that too. Okay? And but all people want to do is have her to show that video. How could they ever want justice for Young Dolph if they want something so heinous put out there into the atmosphere? No, they just want to be able to see it so that they can share it and vlog on it to make more money. That's it, to get more views, to make more money. How in the hell is that helping Young Dolph's family to put that, and his children, to put that into the atmosphere? It never bothered me what Raven said. Like I said, Raven was not there. So all these damn fools want to be investigators. So let me, investigation 101. She can't tell you much. She wasn't even there. So what she say wouldn't even be that credible, because she gets secondhand information. Bunch of damn fools. Secondhand information from the people that was there. Any investigator knows that. Was she involved? I hadn't been told she was involved, not by nobody credible. Anybody knows if anybody in that cookie shop, she wasn't even there. So why is the focus really on her? She wasn't there. So how can you say that she was involved? Like I said, I don't know who worked in that cookie shop. It was employees in there. So wouldn't that be the focus if you was going to be accusatory? But they don't know who the everybody that worked in the cookie shop. So because they don't know nothing. So they don't know who to accuse if you don't know all the names. So you accuse the one that is out front. It don't make no sense. Stop letting folks do y'all like that. And I ain't trying to talk bad about nobody. I'm just giving you an analysis of from how I see it. It's truly from an investigator's eyes, because I am one. Nobody that was there cannot give you truly credible information of what happened, because they had to get it from the people that was there. The people that was there can. So who are the people that was there? Have you all talked to them? No. Because nobody really knows what they saw, because they have not been on the internet, right? So it would be irresponsible for me to get on here and go at somebody and be accusatory and put their lives in danger based on venom or hate or what I feel like it should be or is obvious. It ain't obvious to me. I wasn't there. And if you weren't there, I can't understand how people have allowed folks to get them caught up in a web of BS to include violations based on an analysis that is a bunch of garbage. Truth be told. Because if you don't hear it from the police, the FBI, or somebody that is really involved in this Young Dolph situation, and I ain't talking about no BS, I'm talking about somebody that really knows, then it don't exist. Would it be this way if he had gotten out and was going into Walmart? Because see, I have to put myself in those shoes, especially since I have not been told by anybody credible that they were involved. Dog, I used to interview people. What if he had been coming to my business to do an interview, to my studio, and they followed him like they did, and he got out, and then they started shooting into my business? They would have said I lined him up. I have to put myself in those shoes. I ain't no police officer, and I know police officers. They ain't told me that they were involved. I told y'all, when I said to somebody that would know, I haven't accused the cookie shop, he said, good. That's what he said, good. So I don't really know why people feel like I'm supposed to believe a bunch of people that hide behind a bunch of fake pages. She did it. Who are you? Were you there? Were you a part of the plot? Make yourself known. Because see, instead of being on the internet, you need to be down there in front of the investigators. If they was involved, telling what you know. Being on the internet ain't going to help the Young Dolph's case, since they claim that they want to, help. Spreading vitriol on the YouTube is not helping a case if you are 100% sure that somebody was involved, right? Being on here is asinine. You need to be in downtown Memphis at that PD. Okay? So I think, people need to look at it from that standpoint. So I don't know. Would they be implicated? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But hey, listen, if they do, I ain't gonna sit here and say, well, I was wrong and y'all was right. And I'm gonna say, y'all, the cookie shop was that the police said that the cookie shop was in somebody in the cookie shop, because everybody in the cookie shop, even if somebody was involved in the cookie shop, it wasn't everybody. So when you say the cookie shop, that groups everybody. I'm gonna say they say somebody in that cookie shop was involved, and then we're gonna vlog on it. That's it. But until then, I cannot put these people's lives in danger and be irresponsible like that, especially based on anything or body that ain't credible. And I think people need to look at it. You can have your own opinion. I'm not trying to tell anybody not to have their opinion. Of course, have your opinion, but be responsible with it. Don't let people with their emotions, because see, when you let people get you emotional, you're allowing them to control you. Is the person that you're allowing to control you unstable? So you have to be very careful about stuff like that. And I'm just talking about as it relates to anything in life, not just as it relates to the Young Dolph's case. I'm talking about in life, period. Are you allowing unstable people that's full of venom and vitriol control you? Because spirits transfer. So we have to be very meticulous about that and wait it out. I mean, hey, it meant nothing to me that she kept changing the story because number one, she wasn't there when they said she kept changing the story. Number two, she can't put out any pertinent information. The feds would have been knocking at her door. She can't put that type of stuff out into the atmosphere. So when they said, well, she kept changing her story, it didn't mean a damn thing to me. Because I know she can't put out a whole lot of stuff without getting in trouble. Because it did happen at their cookie shop. Okay. So that's why I've always told people to just wait it out. I'm not trying to change your opinion, but just wait it out. Okay. Would they be implicated? Hey, I doubt it. These folks have told on everybody and their brother and their sister and their mama. I don't think the cookie shop would be that important to them for them not to. Okay. If I tell you all that I was told that they was at him Monday, they followed him that Monday. Was the cookie shop involved when they was following him Monday? He didn't go near the cookie shop. So we have to take those types of things into consideration also. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I gotta run. I got to get my day going. I got a long day. I got to go write some bunses, as they say, to get the criminals out. Anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App.